Well, welcome to the YouTube channel. Finally, we're gonna do this. Been wanting to do this channel for a while. Just wanted to share with you guys some of the things I do and I make on a weekly basis. These are great recipes for meal preps. So today we're gonna cook basil beef with rice. I'm gonna run through some of the main ingredients that we're gonna use today. So firstly, I have about 3 cups of just regular white rice. Moving along, we have one of the stars of the show, minced beef. This is an 80-20 ratio of minced beef. What that means is it's 80% meat and 20% fat. Because of the 20% fat, you get that extra nice soft texture. It's gonna keep the beef moist as well, really nice and juicy. We have white pepper. This is just white peppercorns that's been grinded up. You can find it in the supermarket in most places. I love white pepper. It's really good for Asian dishes as well. We have dark soy sauce here. This is not the same as light soy sauce. This is light soy sauce. You can see on the edge of the bottle, this is a lot more, I guess, viscous, whereas this is slightly thicker and it's very different functionalities. Regular soy sauce is a bit more on the salty side, whereas dark soy sauce is a bit sweeter. We're going to use both of these today. If you don't have dark soy sauce, you can omit this and just use sugar instead. You might not get the color that we want in the end, but that's okay. The next thing we have is oyster sauce. Once you buy all these things once, you really don't have to buy them again. You can use them in other dishes, which hopefully in the coming episodes we'll do a bunch of Chinese stir fries and all that as well. We have 1 egg. Moving along, we have 1 egg. Just a regular egg, nothing special about that egg. I have 2 green chilies. I can't get red chilies here, but if you are living in Thailand or anywhere in Asia where you can get your hands on a bird's eye chili, get that instead. That would be better. What else do we have? We have a couple of cloves of garlic. If you like more garlic, just put more garlic in. You can do whatever you want, really. We have chicken powder that we're going to use for just a little bit of MSG and flavoring. If you're one of those health and wealth people and you don't like MSG and you feel very strongly against it, you don't have to use this. But I'm going to use it because I don't give a rat's ass about my health. And it's always about flavor first. The last star of the show is basil. So authentically in Thai cooking, you would use a type of basil called holy basil. We don't have that here, so I'm just going to use regular basil. Again, if you have access to very authentic ingredients, go for it. If you don't want to eat beef, or if you don't eat beef, you can substitute the beef with chicken. You can dice up the chicken into cubes and do it the same way, or you can use minced pork as well. That works really well. A lot of these things are interchangeable. I think cooking is one of those things where if you follow a recipe too much, and if you follow a recipe all your life, then you'll never learn to cook. I know that there's another way of cooking, and instead of using these, they use just fish sauce. I've seen that before, and I don't know how authentic that is. If you're a Thai person, please tell me. Yeah, so let's get cooking. Look, I don't care what anyone says. If you don't wash your rice, you're a psycho. Alright, finally we can get to cooking the basil beef. I have removed some of the stalks from the basil, so it's just the leaves mainly left. I used half of that basil branch that you saw just now. I've minced the garlic, and I've also sliced up the chilies diagonally so it looks kind of pretty. If you have a pestle and mortar, or in Mexico they call it molcajete, you should smash it up. I think that would bring out the flavors a lot more because the juices from both the garlic and the chilies will be released. and you smash it up into like kind of almost like a paste, but I don't have that, so I've got a wok today. So for Asian stir fries, you will always want to use a wok, and the reason for that is because of the material is made of carbon steel. Because of the material, it retains a lot of heat, and the temperature doesn't keep dropping up and down. Whereas if you have like a non-stick pan, then you'd have an extra layer of coating, and so because of that, the temperature kind of keeps shifting around. I have a light underneath my stove, and you can see like the smoke is coming up, and this is when I'm gonna add oil. I feel like it's hot enough. If you don't want to use that much oil, you can use a lot less oil as well. I've used a lot of oil because just in Asian cooking we use a lot of oil. I'm gonna add the garlic and the chilies, and you see like it starts to very aggressively like go for it. So yeah, be careful here. After that's gone brown for a little bit, you can add your beef. Well, the beef is kind of settling in the pan. I am going to add the sauces into it. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Half a tablespoon of oyster sauce. About half a tablespoon of dark soy sauce as well. So you don't want to put too much dark soy sauce, otherwise the whole thing is going to be really, really dark. Like this affects the color quite a lot. I'm going to add about a teaspoon of chicken powder. A little bit of chicken powder, not a teaspoon, that's a bit too much. Maybe half a teaspoon of chicken powder. Add salt. The white pepper that we talked about from before. As you can see, the color is not dark enough, so I'm going to add a bit more dark soy sauce. The color is a bit darker now. That is good. But I'm just going to taste it first to just make sure that I'm not adding too much. That's really very good. I'm going to add a bit of water because I like a bit of sauce in my basil dish. It's pretty good. So what I'm waiting for now is just the temperature to rise back up, because what we're going to do is we're going to add the basil, turn off the heat, and then mix it all in together, because we don't want the basil to wilt too much or become too soggy. Sorry, my face is really close to the thing right now. So I'm going to turn off the heat, add the basil in. Just give it a nice mix around, cover it all. And that's perfect. Look at that beautiful thing. Can you see this? If you're not testing it as you go along, then what's the point, you know? That's good. That is fucking good. Alright, cool. So for the egg, I'm gonna show you how to cook it like a Thai Asian way, I guess. We like to deep fry our eggs a lot. Wok is smoking after the heat has been going on. We're gonna use a fair bunch of oil because we need to get the bottom crispy, but we're gonna toss it out after, so it'll be alright. Again, just swirl it around, smoke it again, really nice. You already have bubbles coming up and everything. I'm just gonna take some of that oil and spoon it over. So maybe like just once or twice, and we'll just leave it. Just add it to the top. Look at that beautiful thing, huh? Look at that jiggly yolk as well. Oof, beautiful. Hi. So there we go. That is basil beef with rice and fried egg on the side. Look at how beautiful it is. Seriously, look how beautiful it is. I'm gonna break the egg and you just watch it. Just watch it. Oof, oof, look at that. Oof. Please. Please. Beautiful. Hopefully you like this recipe, and if you do, do all the usual social media shit. Go and subscribe or whatever it is that they always tell you to do. Let me know if you have any suggestions as well for the shooting of the video and for the recipe. I'm still trying to figure out like the best way to shoot the video, and yeah, let me know what your suggestions are and we'll see how we can improve from here. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and this recipe, and Cheers, I guess. See you soon.